Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. I just wanted to sit down and film a chatty get ready with you, with you. There wasn't really a rhyme or reason to it. I wanted more of a skin focused look with a big wing. I was feeling kind of pinky tones because I did put some pink in my hair. I think that's really all I have to say though. Let's just sit back, do our makeup, chill, take our mind off of the craziness that is going on in the world, and hopefully just relax a little bit. Let's get into it. Hello. Let's hop into this. I've already done my brows just with my Anastasia Dip Brow Gel, and I've already primed with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I do my primer first just so it can like really sink into my skin while I do my brows, and then by the time it's time to start, I'm ready to go. We're gonna bust into my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. It's not my favorite foundation in the world, but it's fine enough and I do want to like use it up. So we're going to use it today. I use the shade 120 and I'm just going to use my Juno & Co sponge like usual. So I made my hair kind of pink. I don't know. I just feel like when the world's kind of going nuts and I'm super stressed out, I need to do something to feel in control. So a little hair change kind of helps me feel better. And I had to touch up my roots anyways because they were getting long. I essentially just used a pink toner. I'm not going to go into grave detail on what I use because I'm a professional. I work in my own studio. I use my own professional stuff. If you're a stylist and want to inquire about it, then DM me, but I'm not going to like tell you what all I use because if you were to just go to your hairdresser, it wouldn't matter because everyone's hair is different. But yeah, I like it. I like that it's kind of darker at my root and then just fades down to lighter on my ends, which I had a feeling would happen because my ends are more porous just because that's what happens over time. And I like it so far. I wanted something super pale that would just fade out. Like I'm not ready to go into the bright colors again. I'm into the softer mode right now. For concealer, I'm still using my Colourpop Pretty Fresh. I've just been really into it lately. How are you guys feeling? I'm trying my best to just stay as positive as I can. I want to just be like a nice positive source for you guys here. But I'm stressed and anxious, but it's okay. What's new? A lot of states are requiring salons to shut down, which I totally understand, and I'm sure it's going to happen here in Florida too. But I'm trying to just work while I can. I'm only taking minimal people right now. I'm not filling my book up like crazy because I just don't want to see a bunch of people right now, and I also don't want to risk having to cancel on a bunch of people if we are forced to shut down. But I'm going to work today. I only have a couple people. Being as sanitary as I possibly can, like more so than usual. I already try to be very sanitary just because that's what you're supposed to do. Zane's working from home now as of yesterday. By the way, today is March 20th. I have no clue when this video is going up. I'm just filming a get ready with me because I just felt like chatting and I have nothing else dire to film right now. I'm gonna just use my Milk Makeup Baked Bronzing Stick. Ooh, I totally did not draw the right shape there. That's okay, I'll just blend it out and then use some concealer to fix my shape a little bit. Goodness gracious. It's Animal Crossing day. Zane started work at 8:30 and we were both up around 7, so we played a little bit before he had to start working at home. Made our little island, made our characters. Who else is playing Animal Crossing? I'd love to know. It's such a pure, precious game. And if you are playing, what did you name your island? We named ours Arcadia Bay, which is the name of the setting in the first Life is Strange game, which I love that game. If you haven't played Life is Strange, it's so good. It's a decision-making game, so it's like watching a movie. It's so cool. I'm just gonna let that concealer chill for a second while I work on my blush. I'm using the Milk Makeup Swish blush stick. I'm just gonna pounce that on my cheeks. I want very pink cheeks today. More so than usual. And I don't think I'm gonna do anything crazy on the eyes. I'm gonna use a palette I haven't used in a very long time, but I don't want anything too crazy. I think I'm just mostly gonna do a big wing. Now let's blend this concealer out a little bit. And I'm cool if some of that pink on my sponge goes on my nose because I blush my nose anyway. Cream highlight is gonna be the Star Bright highlight from Colourpop. I'm really sad because Colourpop did like a huge, like they got rid of a ton of stuff on their site. So now when I'm going through and linking some of the regular Colourpop products I use, they're not available anymore. I think Star Bright's still available, but like Earth from Colourpop, the light stick, that one's not available. Ugh, I try to only use things that are available, but It is what it is, I guess. Okay, so I've still been using the Menagerie Lavender Powder. It's still not my like #1 favorite powder I've ever used. Just nothing will beat the Milk Makeup Blur Powder. But I have found, I haven't tried it with this foundation, so it might not work with this foundation. But I have found if I bake with this under my eyes, and I never bake if you guys know me. But if I bake this powder under my eyes, I like it more than if I just press it with a brush. I don't know what it is. I don't even know why I decided to try this method, because I just do not bake. That is not something I do. But I just found it works a lot better for me. So we're gonna try it again today. That's beautiful. But I really just kind of let that sit until the rest of my face is set with my regular powder. Oh goodness, I'm making a mess. But I just let this sit while I'm setting the rest of my face with my Milk Makeup Blur setting powder. And it seems to look pretty good for the most part. Again, I still like just the idea of my Milk Makeup powder more. I feel like it just leaves my skin and face looking more smooth, but I do like the brightness that the lavender powder leaves me. I waxed my lip yesterday and it's so smooth now. I'm so happy. What have you guys been doing to kill time if you're stuck at home? I'd love to know like what your favorite pastimes are. And just kind of leaving them in the comments for maybe other people to see what you're doing, give other people ideas. I think that'd be cool. If and when I'm inevitably stuck at home, I'm probably just gonna be filming a lot. I'm not gonna make a promise, but I'll probably try to upload every day rather than just like most days. I already upload like 5 videos a week, but I'll probably try to upload more. But again, no promises. It's not like I'll be feeling happy to be at home all day. I like working, so I don't know if I'll have the mental space to film and upload for every day, but we'll see. I'm probably gonna film some videos that I've been procrastinating. I'm using my Becca Bali Sands bronzer, by the way. Like I've been wanting to do a brush collection and declutter video. I really want to do an updated eyeshadow palette collection video. I'm just trying to like as soon as I know that a new palette's coming out that I like, I want to push that video longer so that I can include that video in my palette collection. Like now that I know the Pastel Pup's gonna be a thing, I want to wait until I have that palette. I'm gonna dust this away now. We'll see what that looks like. But it hasn't looked like too dry or crepey, in my opinion. But again, I haven't tried it on this foundation, although that is leaving a purple hue. Once I have some blush on, that'll even it out. Ooh, that left a very purple hue today. It doesn't usually look quite that purple. Let's dip into some blush. I want to use Rose Quartz from my Likely Makeup Fairy Blush palettes. I say it every time I use these palettes in a video. I want a new blush palette. She is coming out with new lashes. I think today, the day I'm filming this, I might order some. I really shouldn't spend money right now because I don't want to, I don't know, if the fact that I might not have a job for a little while is really stressful. But I also like, when I get stressed, I really want to comfort myself. New lashes might do the trick, but we'll see. I'll probably not buy them right now. I'll wait until things are a little more normal. One of my clients literally just texted me they're canceling their appointment tomorrow. I've had a lot of cancellations and that's stressful. But like I have no hard feelings. I gave everyone the okay to cancel if they feel uneasy, if they have any fear that they've been in contact with anyone, if they just don't want to come in just for the sake of not coming in, like no hard feelings, you get a free pass. And honestly, the more people that cancel, the more at ease I kind of feel just because that's less people I'm in contact with too, but it's also still stressful because it's like I don't make money otherwise. Whew, but it's okay. We're gonna get through this. We're all in this together. That's what I keep telling myself. Like I'm not the only one in this situation by far. There's people in way worse situations. I'm thankful Zane gets to work at home at least. And I do have YouTube, which helps a tiny bit, but it's not enough to live off of, but it does help. And it also just helps my mental space. I'm using just the Lunatic Labs palette, by the way, just to clean up underneath. I feel like I look crazy right now, but we're still in the process. It's okay. Freckle product. I'm gonna do my freckles with Freck today. I'm trying to use this little one up. I do have the Freck extra large that I bought, and I want to use it just because it's new. But I'm going to use up this one first. It's getting close to the end of its time. As much as I do enjoy the fact that the Lottie London one is a cheaper alternative to the Freckle product, I just like Freck more. I like the color more. I like the way it blends out better. But the Lottie London one is great as far as a cheap alternative. I just want more brands to do Freckle products. And we're heading into springtime, even though we're all inside. We're still heading into springtime. We can pretend we have spring makeup. This would be a great time for brands to come out with some Freckle products. I still get people that like slide into my DMs and try to say like, why don't you just use like brow product or eyeliner? It's because it's not the same. That's why. I could go on rants about freckles all day, every day. Can't be stopped. I'm worried for Florida just because we have so many old people here. Things are just gonna get worse before they get better. I just know it. I don't want us to get shut down with the salon, but I want it to just happen so that I don't have that, like, am I working tomorrow? Am I working the next day kind of fear anymore. But then I'll just have a different kind of fear of, like, when can I go back to work? I know I'm just rambling. I'm just giving you my train of thought right now. I hope that's okay. I just have to talk it out sometimes. For highlight, I've been dabbling back into my Melt Morningstar. It's definitely not, like, super glittery and, like, crazy reflective like I like. But it's like a really soft, pearly white kind of color. And I enjoy it. And I haven't used it in a while, and I feel like I've almost found a new appreciation for it. Like, I feel like I like it more than I did when I first got it, if that makes sense. I don't know why, but it's lovely. I'm gonna set my face now with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Setting Mist. All right, while I was letting that setting spray kind of dry, I just threw in my NYX Control Freak Clear Brow Gel and the NYX lip conditioner, the one that I always talk about. It's right here. I always have it in the description box. All right, we're gonna be playing with the OG Lime Crime Venus palettes. We haven't seen this guy in a hot minute, have we? Ooh, I'm excited to dive in a little bit. Like I said, it's been a while since I played with this palette, like a really long time. I don't know if I played with it since I filmed my 3 looks 1 palette with it, and that was well over a year ago. Goodness, it might have been 2 years ago. No, it couldn't have been that long. It's been a long time though. I don't even know. That makes me nervous that it's been so long. Let's play with it. In my mind, I still love this palette, but since I want to do a palette collection and declutter soon, I almost prime both eyes. I only do one at a time. I want to play with some of my older palettes just to see, like, is it worth keeping kind of thing. And that's kind of what I feel about this. Like, I've been hanging on to this for so long because I just feel so happy that I finally own it, because I wanted it for so many years when it first launched. But I just couldn't afford it. And then when I was finally able to get it, it almost made me feel sad to think about not having it. Like, I can't imagine giving it up. So I just need to decide if I really want it. But we're not doing anything too wild and crazy. I'm going to take Shell here, and I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm going to press this across the lid just to give a nice, like, sheer pink kind of glow to my lid. And then I'm just going to take a blending brush, and I'm going to take just literally the teeniest bit of Rebirth. Like, I'm barely dipping in, because I don't want this to look too coral. I'm just going to use that just to buff out the edge lightly. Very, very soft. I don't want anything wild. I do want to smoke out my lower lash line though. I'm going to take a wee bit of Venus, and I'm just going to take a pencil brush. This is a Spectrum A12. And I'm going to start pressing that against my lower lash line. I'm going to do a big wing with this look, which is why I'm not doing anything crazy with the lid. I just wanted a sheer wash of color to be kind of the background to my big wing. This video is more of like a skin focused kind of feel. I just wanted really glowy pink cheeks. And I also just wanted to chat. I'm going to take a little bit of Rebirth again, just like I did before, like not a ton. And I'm just going to work on smudging this out. And I'm okay if it gets blended down because, like I said, I'm doing a big wing. I'm cool with a smoked out lower lash line. And I'm also going to add a little bit of glitter to this lower area. I'm going to take the shade Icon now, and I'm just going to use this flat definer brush from Alamar Cosmetics and really press that against my lashes. I've been getting a lot of really nice messages from you guys just thanking me for continuing to upload during all of this and just being a calm space, and I'm really, really happy I'm able to be that for you guys. Like I said, I've been stressed, I'm feeling very anxious, so the fact that I'm able to make anyone feel a little bit better really helps me feel better, because these are just really scary times. It's a scary time to be an adult. I'm really scared of the financial implications we're all going to face once, like, life starts back up. I'm scared for the people that, like, just don't have a job right now. I just feel for everybody, and I'm just happy that I'm able to do what I can to try to be a positive source during all this. Whew. Okay. I'm going to highlight my inner corner with Aura. I hate when people stand right outside my window, like walking their dogs and stuff. Like, I like seeing their dogs, but sir, I don't want to see you. I don't want you to see me. And I'm on the 2nd floor, so I don't think they're looking up in here, but I always get nervous. It's very soft and simple, but I think it's, like, cute. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. It's, like, fine. For the glitter, I'm going to take one of the Colourpop Glitterly Obsessed, and these are not recommended for use on the eye area, so don't do it. But I'm going to do it because I feel like it. I'm just taking a brush. I don't really care about it getting like gooey. And I'm just going to start placing some glitter, just being careful where I place things. I'm just kind of focusing it on that inner portion. As you can see, I'm just kind of being sporadic with it. I might go a little heavier with the glitter than I thought I was going to. It makes me feel better. Makes me feel like I have like something going on. Oh, I feel like a fairy. Okay, big liner time. I'm gonna use my Colourpop BFF liner in numero uno. It's really hard for me to chat while I do this, but what I kind of do is I just draw it outwards. I don't know, I'm gonna angle my wing kind of up, like starting at the outer corner and go up towards my brow. Wing is obviously optional. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I like it. And then I'm just gonna start in the inner portion and just kind of draw a line very, very tight to my lashes, because I'm gonna thicken it up later anyway. Just starting just below the tip of my tail, I'm drawing a line diagonal down. You almost just have to not overthink it and just kind of go for it. If I overthink it, that's when I start to mess up. Alright, I'm going to kind of let this dry. I'm probably going to perfect it a little bit, like drawing into that a little bit, but I'm going to finesse it off camera. I'll be back when the rest of my details are on. Alright, I am back. What do you think of this final look? I think it's really pretty. It was pretty simple. I like the glowy, soft pink skin. I like the big wing. My eye pencil I decided to go with is Seashell. Just in case I didn't tell you the style of the Glitterly Obsessed earlier, it's Love Language. I can't remember if I said it or not. My lashes are Thrill Seeker from Bold Face Makeup, and on my lips I just wanted a gloss. I went with Over the Top from Dose of Colors, something super simple. I think it's lovely. What do you guys think though? I feel like now that I've used this palette again, like I obviously didn't do the most wild look, but I don't know. I don't love it as much as I used to. It's just kind of okay. It's kind of what I'm feeling with it. But I would love to know what you thought of this look, these products, this video in general. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you made it to the end of this video, I want you to leave me a pink emoji. Why not? And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BeautBee and follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.